with the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals.
And welcome back. Game number 2, day number 3 of the 2022 men's basketball mixer here in Dundalk, Maryland, hosted by the CCBC Dundalk Lions. That first game was a tight one, a close one. Pitt walks away with the victory over Cecil. In game number 2, we've got the Community College of Philadelphia Lions taking on our crosstown neighbors, the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. I'm Jimmy Flame, and with Lamont, Germany. How's it going, man?
These guys got something to live up to, Jimmy Flame.
Okay.
That first game of the day, they gotta rise to that level.
Yes, keep us going.
Indeed. We had an entertaining affair the first ball game. Cecil against the Pitt Bulldogs. Let's see what we have in the offing. Game number 2, Community College of Philadelphia, the Lions on the hardwood against the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals as we get this one jump started. Austin Smith and Jashir Gloucester will jump center for the Cardinals and the Lions respectively to get game number 2 on CCBC Mixer Sunday underway. Opening tip is in the air. Ball game's underway. First bounce of the ball game. It belongs to the Lions of Philadelphia. In the half court, that's Jerron Smith. Spot up jumper. Brick off glass. No good.
Wasting 0 time for that 3-point attempt.
On the other end, Cardinals with their first touch. 3 ball on the way for the Cardinals. Left wing triple off target. Won't go. Rebound corralled by the Lions. 3 ball rattles out. No good for Jerron Smith. These teams not shy about putting up shots. 3 shots, no makes. We're just 30 seconds in.
Keep your eye on Bullock, number 1 here for Catonsville. He sort of ran the show yesterday, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that out of him today.
In the half court, Catonsville goes to work. Spot up baseline 3-pointer. Off target for Jalen Yates. Rebound corralled by the Lions. Philadelphia controls in the half court. Lions go to work. Along the baseline left side, Jashir Gloucester. He'll go up top with the rock. Along the baseline, a turnover. Ryan Holmes a little off target with the pass along the baseline to Clarence Kadada. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Lions. It's going to be Cardinal possession.
Quick start here, but no points to show for it.
Bullock loses the handle. Ball stolen. Layup right hand is good.
And then just like that, we see the first 2 points of the game.
Ryan Holmes with the deuce for the Lions. They're off to the early 2-0 lead. Other in Catonsville. In the half court, Catonsville goes to work. Another turnover, actually ball tipped by Philadelphia. Jaron Smith got his hands on it. So to stay on this end, be Catonsville basketball. Cardinals looking for their first bucket of the ball game. Down early, 2-0. In the half court, Cardinals go to work. Jalen Yates operates. He'll leave it for Bullock. Keith Bullock pumps the pill between the circles. On the bounce with the left hand. He'll feed the left wing. Maurice Smith up top with the rock for Jalen Yates. Around the perimeter for Bullock. Yates pulls the trigger on the 3. Knocks down the top of the key 3.
Absolutely buries it. Nothing but net. Bullock with the setup there.
Catonsville grabs an early 3-2 lead. On the other end, Lions control. We get a bump, a whistle, going to get a hack. Stopping the clock at the 18:05 mark. Just less than 2 minutes into this one. This foul's going to work against Catonsville. Keith Bullock picks up his first.
And we are live on YouTube, so that means the chat's open. Get your shout-outs in. Tell us where you're watching from. So far we've had our long distance is Saudi Arabia. We have someone watching from the Netherlands as well. Let us know where you're watching from.
In the half court, Lions go to work. Up top, Jaron Smith. He'll feed left wing Ryan Holmes. Holmes goes baseline. 3 on the way. Off target. Jashir Gloucester couldn't connect. Rebound loose on the floor. Lions get another bite at the apple. Ryan Holmes controls. Top of the key. 3 en route. No good for Jaron Smith. Put back. Goes down. Deuce drops. Lions reclaim the lead at 4-3.
Right place, right time. Easy follow-up.
Catonsville looks to walk it up. Some pressure from Philadelphia. Bullock controls in the backcourt. Keith gets it across the timeline. He feeds Yates in the half court. Pulls up on the baseline jumper. Front rim, no good. Ryan Holmes with the rebound and the pullout. Down low, spin move in the lane. Shot right hand, partially blocked, no good. Catonsville gets the carom. Cardinals operate in the half court. Yates rides rim, right hand, won't go, but a whistle. Gonna get a foul. It's gonna work against the Lions. Gonna send Catonsville's Caleb Gray to the free throw line. Caleb gonna be shooting 2 at the 17:09 mark of the opening half. 4-3 line lead, but Caleb Gray can take care of that from the stripe. Caleb a take and a make. His first point of the ball game. We are deadlocked at 4-4, a little less than 3 minutes into this one. Caleb Gray with one more toss coming his way. Second toss, Caleb takes it, makes it 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Caleb Gray. Cardinals grab an early 5-4 lead.
Yeah, Cardinals certainly would like to bounce back from the loss they took yesterday.
Full court pressure by the Cardinals, but the Lions beat the pressure with the pass. In the half court, Lions go to work. Up top, Lions, Jaron Smith. He'll feed the wing. Ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. It'll be Lion basketball. Community College of Philly going to inbound in the half court with 16 on the shot clock. Ryan Holmes controls. Between the circles, he'll feed the wing. That's right wing for Jaron Smith. Back to Ryan Holmes. He'll leave it on the wing left side for Maximus Berry. Back to Holmes. Spots up, 15-footer. Rides rim and in for Ryan Holmes. 4 early points for Holmes. It's a 6-5 Lion lead.
Yeah, we called Ryan Holmes' name and number a whole lot yesterday, so we'll see. He's already got 4 points early in this one.
On the other end, corner pocket, 3 ball, off target, won't fall. Rebound, loose on the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to stay on this end. 10 to shoot, 16-17 remaining. We're in the opening half. Community College of Philadelphia, the Lions against the CCBC Cardinals. Catonsville Cardinals. 1 point lead for the Lions. Cardinals to inbound. Keith Bullock looked at the trigger in the entry, but a foul before the entry will work against the Cardinals. And going to get Caleb Gray. A little push-off, trying to get some space before the inbound. Gray picks up his first, team second.
Yeah, you hate to see those inbound fouls. Those are, unforced.
With the walk-up, here comes Jaron Smith. Smith operates in the half court. He'll give it up baseline to Ryan Holmes. Holmes goes top of the key, ball poked away, retrieved. Maximus Berry controls. He'll feed along the baseline. Low block, double teamed on the block. The ball poked away, almost stolen by Bullock. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Keith Bullock. Lions will maintain possession.
And that's just Bullock being Bullock, just playing aggressive defense, trying to get a handle on the ball to possibly force a fast break.
Before the inbound, a foul. Looks like this one's going to work against the Lions, I believe. Yeah, they're going to get the Lions. Jashir Gloucester picks up his first personal foul, team's second. Comes at the 15:54 mark. Opening half of play. A little feeling out process early in this one. Lions have the 1 point lead at 6-5, but Catonsville has the basketball. With a walk-up, Keith Bullock. Bullock looks to get it across the timeline. Operates in the half court. He'll feed the wing, Maurice Smith. Up top for Yalen Yates. Left wing Bullock. Bullock goes baseline with it. Baseline jumper is sweet. Deuce drop for Caleb Gray. Cardinals.
Just how they drew it up.
Cardinals up 1 at 7-6. In the half court, Lions go to work. Elijah Williams has it stolen. Going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to work against the Lions. Elijah Williams gave up the rock and committed the foul. His first, team's third. Non-shooting foul. Catonsville going to inbound in the half court. For Catonsville, Maurice Smith set the trigger in the entry. The Philly Lions zone up 2-3 on defense as Catonsville attacks on offense. On the wing, right side, Maurice Smith on the bounce with the left hand. Smith goes top shelf with the pill for Jalen Yates. Around the perimeter it goes for Carlos Graham. 3 on the way. Back rim, no good. Ryan Holmes collects the carom. Here come the Lions back the other way. Down low, low block. Reverse layup is sweet. Zion Bradley with his first bucket of the ball game. Lions reclaim the lead at 8-7. On the other end, Catonsville goes to work. Up top, entry pass. Trapping defense by the Lions. Open 3 ball is sweet. Dropping the triple, Jalen Yates. His second bomb of the ball game. It's a 10-8 Catonsville lead.
Back and forth early on.
On the other end, Ryan Holmes controls. Holmes goes up top. Maximus Berry, baseline jump shot. Off target, won't go for Zion Bradley. Ball out of bounds. Last touch, Catonsville. Lions will maintain possession. 16 to shoot. 14:26 remains. We are in the opening half. 2-point separation. Catonsville has the 10-8 lead over the Lions. Lions off the entry. Holmes. Ryan pumps a pill left hand. He'll switch right. Dribble penetration. Bounce pass down low. Sweet feed, but goes out of bounds. I just don't think Antonio Carr was ready for it. I think it was actually a good pass. He was open on the low block.
Oh, it was a beautiful pass, but yeah, he just wasn't expecting it. That's how beautiful it was.
On the other end, Catonsville goes to work. Keith Bullock feeds low baseline. Layup is good. Bucket and the bruise for Caleb Gray.
Waking up the room, waking up the benches.
On his way to the free throw line, he'll look to complete the 3-point play. 12-8 lead for Catonsville early in this one. 14:06 remaining in the opening half.
Yeah, this is game number 2. Like you said, game number 1 set the pace.
They set the tone,
and they're starting to, do it here. So
free throw is good. Caleb Gray completes the 3-point play. 7 first-half points for Caleb Gray. It's a 13-8 Catonsville lead. Other end Lions. Ball poked away. Lions retrieve. In the half court, open triple. 3 ball. Front rim. No good for Maximus Berry. Rebound. A whistle. Going to get a foul. Believes going to work against Catonsville. Stops the clock at the 13:51 mark. Going to get Carlos Green for the personal. That's his first, team's third.
Philadelphia's game plan clearly to shoot the 3 ball here early. They just haven't been so lucky.
Philly controls in the half court. They almost turned it over, but retrieved down low. Layup left hand. Won't go down for Safi Shepard. Rebound corralled by the Cardinals. Here comes Catonsville with a walk-up. Keith Bullock operates in the half court. Around the perimeter it goes. Corner pocket 3. All bottom. Carlos Green.
I think the Cardinals.
3.
Sorry about that. I think the Cardinals got that memo too. They're throwing up their own 3 balls, except they're making them.
They're doubling up on the Lions, up 16-8. Almost got a steal. Lions retrieve. Holmes open for the triple. Ryan can't connect. Rebound is saved inbounds by the Lions. 1 dribble on the block. Missing the bunny. Antonio Carr going to come back the other way with 13:08 remaining in the opening half. Cardinals in command, up 16-8.
Absolute command. And that last exchange right there, proof that there's no such thing as a guaranteed bucket.
With the walk-up, here comes Keith Bullock. He'll run the point for the Cardinals. He'll feed the wing. Carlos Green, catch and shoot 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound Cardinals. Put back off target. Another bunny. Another put back. Again, it won't go. Rebound Lions. With a walk-up, here comes Philly. Xavier Smoltz will feed Shepard. Ball poked away. Stolen by the Cardinals. Keith Bullock will walk it up. Keith operates in the half court. Runs the point for the Cardinals. 16-8 lead in possession of the basketball. Bullock, top of the key. Keith steps inside the arc. He'll swing it to Carlos Green. Green on the wing, back to Bullock. Bullock, entry pass on the low block. 1 dribble on the block. Layup right hand. Deuce drops for Cicero Parra. His first deuce of the day. A double-digit lead for the Cardinals at 18-8. It forces the Lions into a timeout. As Diallo Daniels, the head coach of the Lions, he got some stuff to talk over. Jimmy Flynn. Down 18-8.
Timely stoppage of a timely timeout rather taken right there. I mean, nothing seems to be really working for Philly right now. and they're going to have to reevaluate, possibly what they come out, set out to do here in the first half, or just maybe remind them what they're supposed to be doing.
I think the Cardinals coming up with a little fire and flair. They don't want to go 0 for the mixer. And
yes,
so they come out today with some intensity, seeing if they could post a W before this thing is over. And right now, a 10-point cushion at 18-8.
Well, yeah, they don't want to go 0 for in general, but also especially on this court.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, it's the sister campus. Like,
right.
you can't let people come in here and kick you around like that. So definitely expecting, the best effort out of Catonsville today.
Yeah, the Cardinals coming out with a little chip on their shoulder, forcing the Lions into an early timeout, a 10-point separation as the Cardinals come out of the locker room with their foot on the pedal, and they force an 18-8 lead over the Lions of the Community College of Philadelphia. Caleb Gray leading the way early in this one as he has 7 first-half points, 6 for Jalen Yates. Jalen's hit a couple of 3 balls. And so Cardinals able to find their offensive flow, able to forge an 18-8 lead. Lions trying to see if they can counterpunch. Off the timeout, Ryan Holmes will trigger in the entry. Off the entry, Lions looking to go to work in the half court. They turn it over. Not what you wanted off a timeout, a turnover.
Absolutely.
Catonsville able to connect beneath the bucket as the turnover turns into points. It's a 12-point lead at 20-8 as Irv Pettis drops the deuce. Another turnover as the Lions are turning into a turnover factory as the Cardinals up a dozen and possession of the basketball.
Yeah, and interestingly, both of these turnovers happen immediately after a timeout.
Indeed. I know if you're a coach.
Oh, yeah, you're hot.
Yeah, you're tearing your hair out over back-to-back turnovers off a timeout. Other end, Catonsville. Baseline jumper. Back rim, no good. Tip won't fall. Shepard with the rebound. He'll hand off to Holmes. Here come the Lions. Beneath the bucket, spot up 10-footer off target. Lions just can't find the range early on. That spot up jumper by Zion Bradley off target. Other end, Cardinals control. Top of the key, Bullock. Keith dribbles the paint. He'll give it up on the wing right side. A catch-and-shoot triple.
Wow.
Oh, bottom. Cardinals are sizzling. Kurt Smith gets into the act. He drops the 3. It's a 23-8 Catonsville lead.
Catonsville starting to pull away a little bit.
Another turnover, Jimmy Flames.
Yeah.
They just can't get the ball across the timeline. Spot-up jumper, Bullock, no good. Tip off target. Rebound Lions. Ryan Holmes controls. 2-on-1 break. Lions takes it to the cup, lays it up and in. Ryan Holmes with 6 early points cuts the gap to 23-10.
Philadelphia needed that right there, and I'm pretty sure Holmes made the decision early on to just keep that all the way, being 2-on-1 there.
Yeah, needed to stop the bleeding. Meanwhile, another triple on the way. That one rattles out. Went down, would not stay down for Maurice Smith. Rebound Lions. Ryan Holmes with the walk-up. Operates in the half court. Ryan feeds the baseline. Shepard with the soft baseline touch. As Safi Shepard knocks down the deuce. Going to get another timeout. It stops the clock with 10:21 remaining. Opening half of play in the driver's seat. Catonsville. The Cardinals are up, Jimmy Flame, 23-12.
Yeah, that's an 11-point lead there. You got to be feeling good if you're the Cardinals coming in here with a hot start like that. It took them, both teams a couple minutes to feel each other out. Cardinals definitely feeling their groove right now, and Philadelphia still trying to find it.
Yeah, just trying to get on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time out, they came out, turned the ball over 3 times. Coach Daniel's not a happy man, but still a lot of basketball left in this one. 10:21 remaining in the opening half. Time for the Philly Lions to right the ship. Don't want this thing to get away early. They're down 11 at 23-12. Off the timeout, going to be Catonsville basketball. Irv Pettis triggers in the entry, finds Keith Bullock. Bullock will work it up. Bullock operates across the timeline. He'll work the dribble with the right hand. Met there at half court by Jaron Smith. Goes baseline with it. He'll go top shelf, top of the key, left of the lane. The kick along the left baseline. Get a whistle and an offensive foul. Going to be a player control personal. Kurt Smith will pick up the player control for Catonsville. His first, team's 4th.
And they're bringing out the towel.
Yeah, got a lot of moisture today.
Yep. I've been petitioning Mr. Rich Barnett next to me. We should get a dance squad out there to do the towels.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Rich can make it happen.
I think Rich should lead it.
Oh, okay. The lead dancer. I'd like to see. I'd pay to see that.
Me too.
Myself.
I would do this job for free if he did that. Don't quote me on that though.
On the other end, Safe Shepard, going to be whistled for the player control personal. That's the first on Shepard, 5th team foul on the Philadelphia Lions at the 9:52 mark, opening half.
And we're, of course, live on YouTube right now. That means the chat is open. Go on, get in there. Let us know where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. We got Dundalk Lions basketball and this mixer, not just this weekend, but Dundalk Lions basketball all season long right here on YouTube.
3 on the way. From the wing left side, off target. Kurt Smith finds the front of the rim. Meanwhile, on the run out, here come the Lions. Layup, right hand, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, but we're going to get a whistle, a reach, and it looks like going to be a foul. This one stops the clock with 9:32 remaining. Opening half of play. Cardinals going to be whistled for the infraction.
Yeah, a lot of red jerseys down there under the rim.
I think they're going to get Kurt Smith. He picked up his second, team's 5th. Going to put Antonio Carr at the free throw line. Carr an opportunity to chip away at the 11-point deficit, 23-12. Cardinal advantage. A take, a make. I'm not sure if he called bank, Jimmy.
I don't think so, but hey, impressive nevertheless.
Bank is open on Sundays in Dundalk, I guess.
Exactly, but also at the end of the day, it just goes down as a point on the score sheet. So I don't think anyone is complaining about that.
Just a make for Antonio Carr. Carr got one more toss coming. Antonio will take it and make it. Used the rim and fell in. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Carr. Cuts the gap to 9. 23-14. That's the Cardinal lead. Catonsville with the walk-up. Keith Bullock gets it across the timeline. Bullock on the bounce right hand. He'll feed the wing. Carlos Green. Green dribbles baseline right. Opposite baseline. Up top for Bullock. Bullock dribble penetration. Loses the handle. Stripped and stolen by the Lions with a walk-up. Here comes Jaron Smith. Smith operates in the half court. Inside the arc, down low, uncontested layup. Xavier Schmaltz, his first deuce of the day, cuts the gap to 7 at 23-16.
Yeah, just prior to that, what kind of set that up was a very rare mistake by Bullock.
Carlos Green, corner pocket triple.
And that's how you answer, right there. Just come back with a 3-ball.
Second tray of the day for Carlos Green. 10-point lead for the Cardinals at 26-16. On the other end, Lions control. Down low, sweet feed, but the ball poked away by Bullock. Here come the Cardinals, left to right. Keith on the move. Bullock down the lane. He'll finish. Bucket and the bruise by Keith Bullock. Drops the deuce, increases the lead to a dozen at 28-16.
Keith Bullock's energized. He's here to play. And after making that one, he just, the fist pump and bringing this crowd alive here in Dundalk.
That was the second foul on Safi Shepard of the Lions. He has to come out of the ball game. 6th team foul on Philadelphia. Bullock at the free throw line. Looks to complete the 3-point play. Looks to extend the 28-16 lead. Keith takes. Keith makes the free throw. Cardinals up a baker's dozen at 29-16 at the 8:26 mark. Opening half of play. Some full court man-to-man pressure by the Cardinals. Lions look to walk it up.
Bullock's going to have a seat now.
In the half court, Lions control on the wing right side. Jasar Gulsher, his jumper no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Corralled by nobody. We get bodies. We're going to get a foul. Looks like this one's going to work against the Lions. Yeah, they're going to get the Lions. Jaron Smith picks up his first. 7th team foul. So the Cardinals in the bonus will be at the stripe for the remainder of the half. And at the line shooting for Catonsville will be Caleb Gray. leads the way with 7 first-half points at the stripe, looking to increase Catonsville's 29-16 lead.
Gray, a 6'4" freshman from D.C., went to Friendship Collegiate.
Caleb connects on his first free throw. Gray has one more. The lead is 14 for Catonsville at 30-16. Second toss by Caleb Gray. Too strong. Back rim. No good. Caleb Gray commits the personal over the back. That's 2 on Caleb. 6th team foul on Catonsville.
Yeah, anytime you go over the back like that, regardless of how hard the collision is, they're going to call that all day long.
Yeah, that's an easy call for the officials. Caleb Gray commits the personal. Lions get the basketball. Down 14 at 30-16. Ryan Holmes to inbound.
But if you're playing for the ball, it's kind of like you got to. If you don't go for the ball, the coach is going to be on you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's one of those fouls you can live with.
Yeah, you just got to do it.
You're the coach. On the other end, stepping out of bounds, Jashir Gloucester. He stepped out of bounds. Gloucester turns it over. It'll be Catonsville basketball.
That's another mistake by Philadelphia.
With a walk-up, Carlos Green, he'll run the point in place of Keith Bullock. Green on the bounce with the right hand. Carlos will give it up on the wing right side. Jaleel Miller, layup, baseline, rattles out, won't go. Rebound is stolen by Catonsville. Turnover Lions. Catonsville controls. Spot-up jumper, 15-footer. Too strong for Caleb Gray. Rebound. Corralled by the Lions. Back the other way come the Lions. Jerron Smith in the half court. Smith baseline, pull-up baseline jumper. Rise rim won't go. Rebound corralled by Catonsville. Lions look to walk it up. Carlos Green will do the honors.
Man, I am absolutely impressed with Catonsville right now with the way they've come out and played. Really sound, fundamental basketball, excellent shot selections, aggressive when they need to be, and just like that.
Green with the finish.
Wow.
Drops the deuce. 8-point first half for Carlos Green. 32-16. Catonsville up a sweet 16 over the Lions of Philly. Up top, Ryan Holmes. Holmes locks and loads from deep. His 3-ball is all bottom.
Yeah, if you
Ryan Holmes hits a triple.
If you leave Holmes open like that, he's gonna hit that all day long.
9-point first half for Ryan Holmes. Cuts the gap. Catonsville up 32-19. Green to the cup. Carlos can't finish. Holmes with the rebound. Here come the Lions on the run. Right to left. Down low. Layup. Won't go, but a whistle. Going to get a hack beneath the hole. This is going to work against Catonsville. I believe they're going to get Caleb Gray for the personal.
We got a player down.
Yeah, is that Gray? He's slow to get up.
Never like seen a player hit the ground that hard like that. He's definitely favoring.
Yeah.
Looked like his wrist at first, but now he's holding his thigh area.
But in some discomfort, clearly, is Caleb Gray, and he's going to have to come out of the ball game. Replaced by Jonathan Chester at the 6:27 mark. Opening half.
And Bullock's coming back in too.
Bullock will come in to run the point. Carlos Green will move back over to the 2 guard. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, Jashir Gloucester will be shooting a pair for the Philly Lions. They got work to do down 32-19. Gloucester takes aim on the first, takes it, makes it. That's his first point of the ball game. Cuts the gap to 32-20. I think they gave the point to the wrong team on the scoreboard, but that's okay. It's early.
That happened that happened a few times yesterday too. I'm looking at the scoreboard, like, wait a minute.
Everybody's getting their opening season swerve.
Exactly. Hey, it's all we're all getting our sea legs back this weekend.
There you go. Second free throw goes down. We got 6:20 remaining. We are in the opening half. Down low, layup, left hand, won't go, but a whistle and a foul. Mari Smith getting a little nasty and aggressive on the low block. Drew contact, drew the foul. Smith earns a trip to the free throw line for Catonsville. Opportunity to extend what is a 32-21 lead with 6:16 remaining before intermission. Catonsville team assume command early, still in the driver's seat, looking to keep the pedal to the metal. Mari Smith at the free throw line. 3 dribbles, deep knee bend, a take, and a miss. his first free throw. Smith was shooting 2, got one more. Looking to extend the Catonsville Cardinal lead. It currently sits at 32-21. Over the Community College of Philadelphia, the Lions. One more toss for Smith. Smith taking aim on toss number 2. He'll take it and miss it. Unable to connect from the free throw line, Maury Smith, rebound Lions. Here comes Philadelphia. Ryan Holmes controls. He operates between the circles. Ryan on the bounce between the dribbles. He'll go right wing with the rock. Up top is where he spots Xavier Smoltz. Smoltz right of the lane. Goes baseline with the rock. Gets it back. Smoltz for 3. Xavier Smoltz, 3 balls, an air ball. It's saved inbounds by the Lions. They go back to work, but only 3 to shoot. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Ryan Holmes pulls the trigger. Back rim, no good. Off the rebound, a whistle, a foul. Looks like a little over the back action at the 5:42 mark.
Cutting it a little close there on the shot clock. It was debatable whether he actually got that one off.
I agree. I thought he didn't get it.
I didn't either, but, it's a referee's call. So
yeah, they gave him a little leniency and did not call the shot clock violation. Meanwhile, over the back were the Lions, and so a foul will put Jonathan Chester at the free throw line. Joshua Gloucester picked up the personal.
Here's a little observation from this entire weekend. Do all of the referees that have been coming here go to the same gym?
How about that, man?
Because they're all jacked.
Well, you got to be in shape to be able to keep up with these athletes.
Absolutely.
You got to be in condition. But yeah, you're right.
But more so, it's like these guys are, they're in there pumping some iron.
No doubt. Cardinals get another steal. Down low, uncontested layup goes down. Drew Straubs for Austin Smith. Austin in the scoring column for the first time this afternoon. 34-21.
Now how you get a backboard shake off of a layup is beyond me. But that's the kind of day the Cardinals have been having so far.
It's working for Catonsville. Other end, Ryan Holmes. His spot up off window and in.
I think he called that.
Yeah, he did call
I think he did call glass on that one.
11-point first half for Ryan Holmes. Cuts the gap to 34-23. On the other end, here comes Bullock. Keith Bullock running the point for Catonsville. Cardinals operate in the half court up 11. Bullock gets the screen. Around the screen, they switch. Bullock steps inside the arc. Behind the back pass. Fantastic finish by Jonathan Chester, but you have to love the no-look by Bullock.
I was going to say, he put the blindfold on and everything. Just I'm not going to say showboat. Showtime.
Other end, Lions go to work. Work to do to down 13. Spot up jumper, no good. Rebound corralled by the Cardinals. Left to right, here comes Catonsville.
Off the foot.
Another bounce pass, but this one goes off the hands of Austin Smith and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Clock is stopped at the 4:15 mark.
Yeah, just a little too eager on that one. Perhaps, riding on that energy from that no look. Just impressive pass from Bullock. But we got a Catonsville's, they're just running away with it.
Oh, Catonsville in command.
Absolute command.
Playing with a little swag, a little confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Playing like we got this.
And the clear, leader on the floor is Bullock.
Indeed.
He's calling everything.
Yeah, he runs the show. He stirs the drink for Catonsville.
Oh, yeah.
And right now that drink is tasting sweet. Up 13 at 36-23. Got 4:15 remaining first half. Off the 30-second timeout. Going to be Philly Lion possession.
And for Philly, on the Philly side, yesterday we saw Ryan Holmes sort of taking that leadership role, and I haven't seen it out of him yet today.
Yeah, Cardinals have done a great job of relatively keeping him in check. Does have 11 points in the first half, but not nearly enough.
Right. I mean, personal points mean nothing if you're not winning.
Yeah, your team's down 13.
Yeah, and there's that too. Yeah.
Holmes operates in the half court. Ryan between the circles. He'll pump the pill with the right hand. Gets it back, gets the screen, around the screen, down the lane. Floater right hand, goes down.
And then almost as if he was following the script we just wrote.
Yeah, he's been the show for the Lions. Just not enough. They're down 11. Catonsville has the 11-point margin at 36-25. Cardinals have the basketball. On the wing, left side, Maury Smith steps inside the arc, knocks down the pretty pull-up.
Beautiful, very Jordan-esque with the number 23.
38-25. Catonsville lead. Stepping out of bounds, the Lions. You talked about how people could kind of lose where they are on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Jashir Gloucester stepping out of bounds. Turns it over. It'll be Catonsville basketball. Looking to build the 13-point lead. With the walk-up, that's Keith Bullock. Clock reads 3:25 remaining in the opening half. Cardinals with the basketball and with the lead. We get a whistle away from the rock, and they're going to get an illegal screen. They're going to get Catonsville. They're going to get Kaye pulling. Picks up his first personal foul.
Unfortunate because that was away from the ball.
8th team foul on the Cardinals. Lions with the walk-up. Looking to see if they can get some offensive flow. Cardinals have done a good job of keeping the offense in check. 3 on the way. Corner pocket triple. Rattles out for Gloucester. Rebound corralled by Bullock. Here come the Cardinals. Keith operates in a half court. Goes baseline with it. Again stepping on the sideline.
Unfortunate because that was a beautiful shot, and he made it, and that takes 3 off the board.
Jalen Yates, foot out of bounds. Those size 12. If he only wore size 11, maybe he would have been inbounds.
Great observation. Love it.
On the other end, Lions go to work. Along the baseline, Shepard. Baseline pull-up is good. Safai Shepard drops the deuce. He has 6 first-half points.
You think he's a size 12?
Maybe 11 and a half.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have to measure at halftime.
There we go.
Just to be sure. Keith Bullock with the walk-up. He'll feed Smith on the wing, right side, on the bounce. Left hand, cross court, back to Bullock. Steps inside the arc, pulls up off the dribble, knocks down the deuce. Keith Bullock, 5 first-half points. 13 points is the Cardinal lead at 40-27. We got 2:15 remaining, opening half of play. On the other end, Ryan Holmes controls for the Lions. Holmes from the free throw line. His floater rims out, no good. Rebound corralled by Jonathan Chester. Here comes Catonsville. In half court, Keith Bullock. Bullock pulls up from the free throw line. Knocks down the pretty pull-up. 7 first-half points for KB. Extends the lead to 42-27.
Bullock's heating up for sure.
In the half court, Safai Shepard. Shepard goes left wing. Around the perimeter it goes. 3 on the way. Big-time air ball for Clarence Kodata. Back the other way comes Catonsville. Keith Bullock loses the handle. Stolen by Ryan Holmes. Holmes uncontested to the cup. He'll lay it up and in. Ryan Holmes drops the deuce. Cuts the gap to 42-29. 1:25 remaining before intermission. In the half court, it's Mari Smith. Smith just chilling with the pill on the wing. Right side. 15 to shoot. Minute 10 remaining in the half. Smith inside the arc. His pull-up rise rim won't go. Rebound corralled by Jashir Gloucester. With a walk-up for the Lions, Xavier Smoltz. Smoltz in the half court, pumps the pill right hand. He'll leave it on the wing, goes baseline. Safai Shepard for 3. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Mari Smith. Here comes Catonsville. We're inside of a minute remaining opening half. With a walk-up, Keith Bullock. Bullock will clear out space. Running the show at the point. Operates with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Keith Bullock, top of the circle, steps inside the arc. He'll leave it on the wing. 3 on the way. Back rim. Won't go for Jalen Yates. Rebound corralled by the Lions.
Beautiful setup by Bullock. He just couldn't complete the shot.
No shot clock. Lions can hold for the final shot, but
he's
they
out.
turn it over. That's happened how many times today?
This is the 4th time that's happened. Inadvertent step out.
Well, size 12s will get you every time. Catonsville will walk it up. No shot clock. Got 15 seconds in the half. Catonsville in the lead, 42-29. Can hold for the final shot if they so choose. As the Lions going to pick up man-to-man defensively. Catonsville's Keith Bullock set to trigger in the entry with 15.5 remaining before intermission. Mari Smith gets it back to Keith Bullock. Bullock walks it up. Keith in the half court. Bullock on the bounce right hand. 10 seconds remaining in the half. A trap. Bullock dribbles around the trap. Has it baseline. 5 seconds remaining. Bullock dribbles through the lane. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 on the way. Rattles in at the buzzer.
Wow.
Everything going the way of the Cardinal.
Coach White just runs immediately off the court. His team's following him. They're ready to get back to that locker room like right now.
16-point lead, Jimmy Flame, for a Catonsville team. Came out early, set the tone, and they sashay into the locker room in complete command, up over the Philly Lions 45-29.
And they kept the tone. They didn't just set it, but they kept the tone. It's pretty much been one-sided this whole game. Yeah, it's like, sure, Ryan Holmes of Philadelphia is having himself a good game, but the rest of the team's got to step up. And for the Cardinals, I am just absolutely impressed, especially, they played well yesterday, but they definitely had some issues to deal with. And then overnight, it seems like they've got it figured out.
And that's the thing. If you're not satisfied with your performance the night before, when it's mixer time, you can atone the very next day.
Exactly.
And they're doing just that here in the first half. Still a second half left, but you have to like the position the Cardinals are in. As we've reached intermission, your score at the half, CCBC Catonsville Cardinals 45, Community College of Philadelphia Lions 29.
And don't forget, the chat's wide open. We're going to come back here in about 10 minutes with our halftime shout-outs. So I know we got some listeners, some Catonsville listeners in there. So you got somebody to shout out in Baltimore, go ahead, get it in the chat, and we'll do that in about 10 minutes here. But until then, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to game number 2 on day number 3. It's been all Catonsville so far in this second one. Following, it's hard to follow that Pitt-Cecil matchup, but Catonsville certainly following the lead and Philadelphia struggling to keep up. Real quick, let's get in here and get these shout-outs going. So Cicely Hall says, shout-out to my son Kurt Smith Jr. Let's go, Cardinals. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, they're looking good so far. For sure. Watching from Guam, says Thomas Wilson. Watching from Guam. So we got somebody here from Guam. That is awesome. I think that might be the new record right there.
Might be the distance record. I think the distance difference has been balanced.
It's
Catonsville
balanced.
Getting contributions from all over the roster.
There we go.
And the Lions, this has been a Ryan Holmes focus. They got to get some contributions elsewhere if they're going to bounce back. First touch of the second half, it belongs to the Catonsville Cardinals. They go to work in the half court. Runner right hand off rim and in. Deuce falls for Caleb Gray. Extends the lead to 18 at 47-29.
Wasting zero time.
On the other end, Jerron Smith has his shot blocked. We get a whistle off the rebound and a foul, stopping the clock just 24 seconds in. Going to get Jerron Smith picks up his second personal, team's first here early in the second half. It'll be Catonsville basketball. They'll walk it up with the 18-point cushion. Keith Bullock will get it across the timeline uncontested. Bullock in the half court, pumps the pill with the right hand, surveys the landscape, sets up that Catonsville offense. Second possession for Catonsville here. Second half of play. Along the baseline, Maury Smith trapped along the baseline. He'll give it up in the lane. Spot up jumper. The deuce drops. Catonsville with the hot hand. Caleb Gray connects once again. Up 20 at 49-29. On the other end, Ryan Holmes controls. He'll spot up inside the arc. Rides rim, won't go. Rebound, Keith Bullock. Bullock operates in the half court. Bullock down the lane, throws it up off window, no good. Rebound, put back, Catonsville off target. Rebound corralled this time by the Lions. Ryan Holmes with the run out. All the way to the rim.
Wow.
He'll lay it up and in. 17 points Sunday for Ryan Holmes, but his team down 18 at 49-31.
You got to believe that Holmes would exchange all of those points if he gets his team closer.
On the other end, Keith Bullock controls. Bullock pounds the pill right hand, opposite wing, spot up jumper, right of the lane, rides rim, won't go. Rebound corralled by Jaron Smith. Keith Holmes, transition three, back rims it, no good. Rebound corralled by the Cardinals, Austin Smith. With a walk-up, Keith Bullock. Bullock runs the ship, operates in the half court. His Cardinals up 18, looking to build the lead. Cross court, skip pass, baseline right. It's cut off, he'll back off. Up top, Bullock. Bullock dribbles baseline left. His pretty pull-up. Front rim, no good. Rebound corralled by Safai Shepard. He'll leave it for Jerron Smith. Smith with the walk-up. Jerron operates in the half court. Facing a trap, he'll give it up. Shepard. Ball stolen.
Wow.
Swiped away by the Cardinals. Runaway. Layup is sweet. Deuce falls for Maurice Smith. Cardinals cleaning the clock of the Lions. Up 20 at 51-31.
Like a viper, he just stepped right in front of that one and took it all the way.
Lions looking listless coming out of the locker room. Cardinals in command. Down low. Layup won't go, but a whistle. Going to get a hack. This is going to work against Catonsville. I think they're going to get Austin Smith for the personal. For Smith, his first, team's first. Comes at the 17-10 mark.
And you'll certainly take it if you're Philadelphia. You gotta figure out a way to get back in this one. You're not necessarily doing it, with your straight up offense. And why not stop it and try to get some freebies out of this one, because Catonsville's defense has just been smothering all day long, and they have certainly shown no signs of letting up. Almost 3 minutes into the second half.
Joshua Gloucester at the free throw line. Takes and makes the first toss. Second free throw is also good. Gloucester 2 for 2. From the stripe, he has 5 points on this Sunday afternoon, but the Lions are down 18. 51-33 is the Cardinal lead. 3 ball, corner pocket, off target, won't go. Rebound, Safai Shepard. He'll leave it for Jerron Smith. Smith gets it across the timeline. Operates in the half court. looking for a screen, steps inside the arc. He'll take the pull-up. It won't go. Rebound Shepard. His putback is good. Bucket in the bruise for Safai Shepard. Aggressive on the low block. Earns a trip to the free throw line. He'll look to complete the three-point play. Opportunity to whittle the lead just a tad.
Just a tad, yep.
Down 16. Lions still got lots of work to do. 16:42 remaining in the ball game. Shepard will be at the free throw line. 8-point Sunday afternoon for Safai Shepard. Takes aim on the toss. He'll take. Can't make the free throw. Front rims it. No good. Rebound Keith Bullock. He'll run the point. Walks it up for the Cardinals. Operates in the half court. Bullock directing traffic. Has it on the wing right side. He'll go top shelf with the rock left of the lane. Yates has it. Back to Bullock. Bullock cross-court skip pass. Along the baseline, the pull-up rattles out. Would not go down. Put back off target. Ball loose. Bullock retrieves.
Wow.
He'll lay it up. Won't go but a whistle and a foul. His engine never stops. Keith Bullock earns a trip to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2.
You're absolutely right about it. His engine never stopped. And how he was able to find Pettis, number 3 over there, I have no idea. There were so many players in his face, including his own teammates, and somehow he was able to zip the ball across and find him. And then, the follow-through, he ends up at the line.
He has extreme court vision. He could probably see us and read lips. Those are just saying right now.
So watch what we say about Bullock while we're up here, right?
That's right.
He's not only will he hear us, he's going to see the words float in front of his face.
Bullock at the stripe. Keith takes. Keith makes the free throw. Increases the lead to 17 at 52-35 at the 6:14 mark. Second half of play. Bullock got one more toss coming his way. Slight knee bend. Bullock takes it. Keith connects. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Keith Bullock. Up 18 are the Cardinals. Going to get a timeout, and I don't know what you say if you're the head coach of the Lions, Diallo Daniels. Going to be a long road back in this one. But you can't wave the white flag, Jimmy Flame.
Absolutely
you can't surrender.
No.
You still got to play. You still got plenty of basketball left. Time-wise, there's an opportunity. But can they execute?
Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of time here, but you're absolutely right. You never wave the white flag in a basketball game unless you got 5 seconds to go. There's 15-point deficit. That's beside. We're not even close to that. What I can say is, in the first half, Philadelphia was really hesitant on a lot of their shots, especially from the outside. It's almost like Catonsville was giving it to them and saying, hey, go ahead and do this until you can prove that you can be successful at it. Well, they didn't. So I'm not really seeing that hesitancy out of Philadelphia coming here into the second half. So perhaps that was part of the conversation in the locker room.
And we talked about getting somebody else involved beyond Ryan Holmes.
Exactly.
Safai Shepard has got that memo, apparently, as he's been able to be a bit of an offensive weapon here in the second half. But you need a team if you're going to bounce back from this deficit. And the Lions are trying to be that team as they come out of this timeout. But again, it's the Cardinals in command. A 53-35 lead with 6:14 remaining in the ball game. Off timeout, we return to the hardwood. Going to be Lion possession. Community calls to Philadelphia to trigger in the inbound. Ryan Holmes will do the honors. Holmes off the entry. Gets it back. He'll walk it up. Holmes operates in the half court. He's on the bounce left hand. Temporarily poked away, but he retrieves. He'll feed the wing, right wing. 3 ball on the way. Yes, sir.
No hesitancy at all. Just he gets it out there. Now they're showing Catonsville, hey, we can actually make these shots.
Clarence Kodada dropping the 3 from the wing right side. Cuts the gap to 15 at 53-38. Other end, Mari Smith inside the arc to kick to Bullock. Bullock back to Smith. Thought about the 3. He'll dribble the paint. Down the lane.
Wow.
Finishes with the acrobatic right hand. The deuce drops. The lead extends to 55-38. 6-point Sunday for Mari Smith. Other end, here come the Lions. Ryan Holmes operates in the half court. He'll go top shelf for Safai Shepard. Back to Holmes. Dribbles the paint. 15-footer. No good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. Holmes wanted a foul call. Thought there was contact. No whistle. It'll be Catonsville possession.
And smartly, Bullock just, instead of trying to pull that one in, he just put his body in the way, knowing that the defender had to go over top of him. So he's either going to get a foul or they're going to get possession because it went out of bounds.
Smart player, great court awareness, Keith Bullock. He'll walk it up for Catonsville as they have that 55-38 lead. In the half court, Bullock. Keith goes cross-court skip. Mari Smith controls. Smith back to Bullock, top of the key. Keith on the bounce, back to Smith. Little two-man game going on. In the lane, Irv Pettis lays it up and in. Pettis will finish with the smooch off glass. The lead, 57-38. On the other end, Shepard. Shepard feeds Holmes. Ball poked away. Holmes looks to retrieve. Ball out of bounds. Another Lion turnover. It'll be Catonsville possession.
Holmes with the, I'll say, the valiant effort there, but
tried to retrieve it, could not. Catonsville has possession. Cardinals go to work in the half court. Skip pass to Smith. Opposite wing on a bounce right hand. Picks it up, finds Bullock. Bullock steps inside the arc. His pull-up. That was sweet. Keith Bullock drops another deuce.
Sometimes there's no other word to use except for that was sweet. that was sweet.
10-point ball game for Keith Bullock. The lead is 21 at 59-38. Holmes down low, uncontested layup by Jashir. Gloucester goes down, cuts the gap to 19 at 59-40. On the other end, Mari Smith. He'll feed Keith Bullock. Bullock skip pass to Smith, opposite wing. Smith steps inside the arc. Maurice facing a trap. Triple teamed is Smith. We get a whistle and looks like we're going to get a foul. Get a hack to stop the clock at the 13:56 mark. Going to get Safé Shepard for the personal.
Smith got a little high five from Coach White after that one as well.
Shepard got to come out of the ball game. That's 3 on Safé Shepard. Second team foul. Meanwhile, Cardinals going to inbound. Keith Bullock will do the honors. Bullock off the entry, goes baseline Pettis. Pettis goes top shelf, Mari Smith. Smith directing traffic on the wing right side. Shot clock whittles down to 10. Second half game clock at 13:45. Along the baseline. The baseline pull-up off target. Rebound corralled by the Lions. And we get a reach, a whistle, and it looks like this foul is going to work. We'll work against the Cardinals. Going to get Mari Smith his first, team's third.
And Bullock's going to exit, and in is Kurt Smith Jr.
Kurt Smith going to run the point. Bullock gets a hand from the Cardinal faithful in attendance as he leaves the game.
Smith Jr., the 5'10" freshman from Washington, D.C.
In the half court. Got contact, get a whistle, a blocking foul. Believe they're going to get Pettis for the personal. Yes, Irv Pettis for Catonsville. Picks up his first, team's fourth. Non-shooting foul. Lions will inbound, down 19. Got to start to push the accelerator just a tad, I believe. Even though they got time, they want to chip away gradually. Not going to get it all back all of a sudden. But you like to keep chopping wood if you're the Lions of Philadelphia.
You got a couple shout-outs here in the chat. CJ says, shout-out Jazir Gloucester from the Lions, number 2. We love you, Mom, Dad, Nana, twin sisters, Journey, and Janae. And then Cicely Hall says, shout-out to number 12. This is your little brother. Let's go, Cardinals. And, we got a happy birthday to Antonio Carr of the Lions. So happy birthday to Antonio Carr of the Lions from the network.
There you go. Shouting it out on the CCBC Dundalk Mixer Sunday. On the floor, the Lions of the Community College of Philadelphia against the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Cardinals in command. The lead is 19 at 59-40. Lions to inbound. Jerron Smith off the entry. Holmes. Ryan Holmes with the pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. 19 points on the day for Holmes. Cuts the gap to 59-42. On the other end, Irv Pettis. He'll swing it. Smith. Maurice for 3. Back rim. No good. Rebound corralled by the Lions. Do they turn it over again? No, they retrieve. Lions have it in the half court. Attacking down the lane. Right-hand runner won't go, but a whistle and a foul. The birthday boy, Antonio Carr, earns a trip to the free throw line.
So happy birthday to Antonio Carr. They're right when that's just how it works, right? Right when I mention something like that, he gets the play.
Let's see if he can blow out the candles from the free throw line.
I love it.
Trying to see if he could do something about this big deficit the Lions are facing at 59-42. Makes the free throw. Antonio Carr will have one more toss coming his way with 13:01 remaining in the ball game.
So that's one candle, right?
That's what?
That's one candle.
Got one more. I think he's probably more than 1 year old, so he got a few more candles to blow out. Second one, I can't blow out that one. Misses it. Rebound. That's the Lions. Put back. No good. Gloucester couldn't get it to go down.
It's going to go the other way.
Yeah. As the Lions just can't seem to get any rhythm, particularly on the offensive end. Down 16 with 12:52 remaining in the game. Other end, here come the Cardinals. Kurt Smith gives it up. Maurice Smith. Back to Kurt on the wing right side. Lots and loads from deep. Delivers from distance. Kurt Smith with his second tray of the day. 62-43 is the Cardinal lead. On the other end, Lions go to work. Gloucester will swing it on the wing right side for Cordoba. Up top, Ryan Holmes. Holmes, spin move from the free throw line. He'll go baseline with it. 3 ball on the way. It won't go, but beneath the bucket, a whistle, a foul. This one's going to work against the Lions. Trying to carve out space was Antonio Carr. He'll pick up the personal, his first. Team's fourth.
12:16 to go, and that's a lot of time, especially in basketball time, right? But if
that's
you're
all day.
Yeah, if you're Philadelphia, with the way Catonsville's been playing, you got to play with a little bit more urgency now. You got to start chipping away at that score because it's going to be hard to come back at this point.
In the half court, Keith Bullock goes to work. Bullock operates on the wing right side. Looking for a screen from Pettis. Around the screen, the kick to Smith. Steps inside the arc. He'll go baseline. 3 on the way. Kurt Smith's 3 ball won't go. Weeks out of rebound. Ryan Holmes. Holmes has it in the half court. Gloucester to the cup, lays it up. Wow. Rides rim and in. Just Gloucester drops the deuce.
And that's a good way to start that. I mean, you need to keep it up just like that. Get them quick points. Get the not the guaranteed bucket, but you got to make the easy buckets.
9-point Sunday for Gloucester. Meanwhile, other end, spot up. Bullock won't go, but a whistle. Going to get a hack. Stops the clock at the 11:32 mark. Going to get Jashir Gloucester for the personal. That's team foul number 5 on the Lions. We'll put Keith Bullock at the free throw line. Bullock an opportunity to extend the 17-point lead. Keith makes the first free throw. Bullock will have one more.
So the wrist injury he got yesterday doesn't seem to be bugging him at all today.
Has 12 points today.
Yeah.
Does Keith Bullock. Got one more free throw coming his way. Bullock takes aim. Toss number 2. Takes it and makes it. 13-point Sunday for Bullock. The lead 19. 64-45 Catonsville over the Lions of the Community College of Philadelphia. Down the lane, Gloucester. His shot blocked. Going to call goaltending. Count it? Yeah, count the deuce. So Gloucester gets credited with the deuce.
I didn't hear the whistle right away. I was wondering if they're going to call it.
Yeah, it was a little delay,
yeah.
But they did get the goaltend. So the bucket counts. The lead reduced to 64-47. Other end, Catonsville. Bullock on the bounce. Keith controls on the wing, right side. Bounce pass baseline. We get a offensive foul. That was a moving screen on Irv Pettis.
Yeah, didn't establish his lane quick enough. Good call, though.
Yeah,
that's about the only place he could have gone.
Exactly. Second on Pettis. He has to come out of the ball game. Replaced in that Catonsville lineup by Carlos Green. Green returns to the hardwood with 11:09 remaining in the ball game. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. As the Lions inbound three-quarter court in the half-court, Gloucester operates. Jasir with the Euro step, and they're going to get him for a little contact, and a push, a foul will work against the Cardinals, stopping the clock at the 11:06 mark. Gloucester will be at the free throw line. He'll be shooting a pair for the Lions.
Kind of a smart move there by him, actually. Like, if you see that many bodies, just go towards it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
exactly.
in basketball, somebody's going to foul you.
Somebody's going to blow a whistle.
Exactly.
Somebody in the gym's going to blow a whistle.
And that, that might even just work into your strategy. Just find the clumps and just go towards it. Maybe you get lucky.
Off the missed free throw, the tip by Antonio Carr goes down. 64-49, 15-point lead for the Cardinals in the half court. Bullock. Keith with the pull-up. You got to start to get stops if you're Philly. They're not getting them. Okay, you can't catch up if you don't get stops. Bullock with the bucket, the lead 66-49 on the other end. The jumper is good, but again, if you don't get stops on the other end, even though your offense is coming alive, going to be difficult to bounce back. In the half court, Cardinals go to work. Carlos Green goes baseline. Bullock pulls up, baseline jumper, side of the rim, no good. Rebound Green. No look, low block, a bumper whistle, going to get a hack. Beneath the rack, this one works against the Lions. They're going to get Jerron Smith. Picks up his third at the 10:24 mark, second half.
Yeah, and as a head coach, when you're on defense like that, you never like to see the ball hit the floor on a rebound opportunity. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you're letting the ball hit the floor. Like, they've got to be more aggressive under the rim if they want to get some of these rebounds.
Give yourself extra possessions. Give yourself an opportunity to come back. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, Cardinals connect. Austin Smith, 3-point Sunday. Smith got one more toss coming. Austin, 3 dribbles, slight knee bend, makes the free throw. Austin Smith, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 68-51. That's the Cardinal lead. Smith will come out of the ball game. Austin Smith replaced by Jaleel Miller in that Cardinal lineup. Meanwhile, here come the Lions in the half court. Ryan Holmes. Holmes feeds Cutting Young, lays it up and in.
Beautiful.
Jerron Smith will finish with the deuce. Cuts the lead to 15 as we approach 10 minutes remaining in the game. In the half court, Bullock, cross court skip, Mari Smith. Locks and loads from deep. 3 ball. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Jerron Smith. Smith feeds paint. Down the lane, drop step. Ball stripped and stolen. Keith Bullock comes away with the steal. Here comes Catonsville. Working on a 15-point lead. Trying to increase the cushion. Mari Smith. Down the lane, floater right hand. Mari Smith drops the deuce.
I mean, if they're going to part the Red Sea like that and just give him the lane, like, he's going to take it all day long. I don't understand what happened just there, but I don't know why your defense would split like that and just give an easy shot to, especially when you're down by that many points.
Yeah, Coach Daniels doesn't know either, and so he wants to
exactly.
ask his team some questions about how they're playing defense right now. And Jimmy, defense is the way they're going to have to come back in this game.
Absolutely.
And they're going to have to really turn it up on defense to have even an outside shot. Down 17 at 70-53. And right now they're not playing with the kind of defensive intensity that's going to be necessary to bounce back today.
Exactly. And what's crazy about that scenario is, like, their offense has actually gotten a little bit better this half. They're not they're not hesitant. They're attacking the rim much better. But like you mentioned before, like, if you're not like shutting down some of these possessions by Catonsville, then it doesn't matter if you keep making baskets, because if all Catonsville is doing is coming right back and making another basket, you're doing nothing with changing that score.
Exactly. You still maintain your deficit, and you got to start chopping wood if you're Philadelphia to have a chance to come back. And that wood chopping has to be on the defensive end.
Absolutely, yes.
And I think defense was part of the conversation that they're having during this timeout. They got to turn it up to have it shot here. Down 17 with 9:34 remaining in the game.
Yeah, and this is game number 2, Philadelphia versus Catonsville. Coming up after this one, we got Bryant and Stratton versus College of Southern Maryland, followed by Baltimore City Community College versus Lackawanna. And the main event tonight, CCBC Dundalk Lions taking on Atlantis University. Stay tuned to YouTube for all basketball action today.
Off timeout, we return to the hardwood. Ryan Holmes triggers in the entry. Finds Jashir at Gloucester. Gloucester gets across timeline. Dribbles down the lane all the way to the cup. Can't finish. Rattles out. No good. Went coast to coast. Just couldn't deliver on the other end. Going to be Catonsville possession.
Gloucester visibly not happy with that one.
On the other end, Cardinals. Up top, Maury Smith loses the handle. Gloucester gets the steal. Bounce pass Holmes. Ryan lays it up. Left hand won't go. Gloucester cleans up the mess as he finishes on the follow. Cuts the gap to 15 at 70-55.
A little bit of redemption there.
Yeah, got a little get back that trip down the floor. In the half court. That's Bullock. He'll turn it over. Stolen by Jerron Smith. Smith all the way to the rack. Strip backside by hustling Carlos Green.
Wow.
As looked like Jerron Smith had an uncontested layup, but Carlos Green had other ideas.
No matter what the call, you got to respect the hustle there.
Indeed.
Unbelievable.
Hustling on both ends of the Cardinals. Jerron Smith looking for an entry. Up top, Jerron Smith spots Clarence Cadaba on the wing right side. Ryan Holmes. Holmes from the free throw line. His 15-footer won't fall, but a whistle going to get a hack. Going to work against Carlos Green. That's his second. For the Cardinals, their 8th team foul. We'll send Ryan Holmes to the free throw line. 15 first half points, has 4 second half points, does Ryan Holmes. Make it 5 as he connects. 20 points on the day for Ryan Holmes, but his team down 70-56. One more free throw for Ryan. He'll take it and make it. Ryan Holmes, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Cardinal lead sliced to 13 at 70-57. In the half court, Keith Bullock. Bullock, cross court, Maury Smith. Smith, bounce pass, in the paint. Layup, right hand, off, window, and in. Deuce falls for Jalen Yates. 11-point Sunday for Yates. The lead extends to 72-57. On the other end. Going to work. That's Jaron Smith. He'll feed Ryan Holmes. His leaner. Left of the lane goes down. Ryan Holmes starting to heat up here in the second half. 23 points for Ryan Holmes. On the other end. That's Keith Bullock. Bullock controls. Lions come with the trap. Bullock passes out of the trap. The kick to Green. Carlos for 3. Back rim. No good. Clarence Cadaba with the rebound. He'll leave it for Jaron Smith. Smith with the walk up. Operates in the half court. He's on the bounce with the left hand. He'll give it up Ryan Holmes. Holmes steps inside the arc. Ryan pulls up off the dribble. It's an air ball, but a foul. Going to get Carlos Green for the personal 3 on Carlos Green. 9th team foul on Catonsville.
The Philadelphia bench starting to come alive over there, chanting and getting more involved in the game, and perhaps they might need to do that.
Getting those stops of late we talked about.
Yeah.
And able to get to the free throw line and try to chip away, but you got to make them.
Ryan
Exactly. Holmes looks confident from the free throw line. Did not like the way he missed that one, but he tells a good shooter. He misses on rim outs, and that one went down, just didn't stay down for Holmes. He will have another toss with 7:19 remaining in the game.
So Pettis in for the Cardinals.
Second free throw was good for Ryan Holmes. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 24 points for Ryan Holmes. And starting to chip away a little, Jimmy, down to a dozen. 72-60. So it's not mission impossible. It's mission
hard.
Yeah, very hard.
Well, the movie wouldn't be that successful. It's called Mission Hard, right?
That's true.
Although I don't know, as an independent filmmaker, no, I'm not. No, we're not going there. It's not impossible. You're absolutely right about that. They have chipped away down to 12, but they've been doing what they need to do is taking advantage of those situations where Catonsville, they've gone a little bit cold on their shots these last couple possessions, and they've turned it around into points. That's what they have to keep doing. They've got 7 minutes and 19 seconds to do it. That's a long time in basketball minutes, So it's a long ways to go, but they have to continue that. I don't expect Catonsville to go completely cold for the rest of the game or anything like that. But Philadelphia does need to take advantage of those opportunities when they do happen, when Catonsville does come up short when they have the ball.
And if you're Coach White for Catonsville, it's, hey, wake up, fellas. This game isn't over.
Right.
We're
it's
not
also
on easy street yet.
And even with Catonsville, you might want to lay off the aggression just a little bit. You're in no hurry to make baskets here. You're in the lead. You got a 12-point lead.
Catonsville to inbound off the timeout. Maury Smith facing a trap. He'll get it ahead to Bullock. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions. It'll be Catonsville possession. And the Lions coach Daniels thought it should have gone the other way, but it will stay Catonsville possession. With a walk-up, Maury Smith playing on the ball. Keith Bullock off the ball for maybe the first time tonight. Smith on the bounce left hand. Operates top of the key. Maury Smith will give it up on the wing left side. Irv Pettis controls. Pettis, ball above head. Throws it down low.
Wow.
Layup.
Oh!
Goes. Couple of bounces on the rim. And finally falls in. K.I. pulling with his first deuce of the day. Extends the lead to 74-60. He'll be at the stripe looking to complete the three-point play.
Plays like that can certainly be momentum killers.
Yeah, devastating if you're the Lions. And indeed, Pullen completes a three-point play. His first 3 points of the day. The lead 75-60. Catonsville up 15. And half court, Jaron Smith. He'll go right wing with the basketball. Clarence Cadaba feeds a low block. One bounce on the block. We get a strip and steal. Maury Smith comes away with the pill. He'll feed ahead Yates. Operates in the half court. Pulls up in transition. Front rim, no good. Rebound, corralled by the Lions. Antonio Carr.
Yeah, opted for the jumper there. I'm not sure if I love that selection right there because he had two teammates under the rim.
Meanwhile, on the other end, Irv Pettis picks up his third personal foul. Teams in the double bonus. That means the Lions going to be shooting 2 for the balance of the ball game. Ryan Holmes will toe the stripe. He'll be at the line with 6:25 remaining in the contest. Holmes takes aim on the first of 2. Takes it, makes it. 25-point Sunday for Ryan Holmes. Got one more toss coming his way.
Don't forget, immediately following this one, Bryant Stratton takes on the College of Southern Maryland as the 2022 men's basketball mixer hosted by the CCBC Dundalk Lions continues.
Holmes made the second free throw, but off the rebound, we got a whistle. And looks like we're going to get a foul. So looks like that second free throw by Ryan Holmes, I don't know will count. If you're the Lions, you want every point to count, down 75-62. And that's where you want to get some points if you're Philly. At the free throw line, but they commit a foul, and as a result, it will be Catonsville going to the line. An opportunity to extend the 75-62 lead over Philly. Yalen Yates, an 11-point Sunday, will be towing the stripe for Catonsville, looking to extend their 13-point lead.
Was that like an illegal block or something?
Yeah. Stepped to the lane a little bit early.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And when he stepped in the lane, he fouled Yates. So Yates at the stripe misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Does Jalen Yates. Rebound, Clarence Cadaba, back the other way. Come the Lions. In the half court on the bounce with the left hand, Glosser. Jasir goes baseline left to the cup. Lays it up, back rim, won't fall. Rebound, Shepard looking for a putback, but a reach. Gonna get a whistle and a hack beneath the rack. I think Maury Smith is the culprit. Yeah, for Catonsville, Maury Smith picks up his second. Teams in the double bonus, Faye Shepard will be at the free throw line shooting a pair for the Lions.
Beautiful effort there by Gloucester just to get to the rim in the first place. Shepard's
toss is true. Makes the first of 2. Got one more coming his way. 9-point Sunday for Faye Shepard. Cuts the gap to 12 at 75-63. Second toss. 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
And 11 points is about as close as they've been almost the entire game.
Slowly, methodically, gradually.
I don't know about methodically, but
trying to see if they can get back in the neighborhood. I think psychologically, if they can get it down to single digits, if they can get to inside of 10.
If they can get a stop here and then get at least 2 on the other end, get it to a 9-point game, then I think you start thinking, all right, it's a different one here, going on. But there's still 6:06 to go.
Yeah, still got some time left, but got to be efficient on both ends. As we mentioned, they needed to step it up on defense. They did that. They've also been fortuitous to get to the free throw line, where you can slow down the procession of time and get some points. And they've been able to hit, for the most part, their free throws. So a game that appeared to be maybe out of hand when the lead was around 20, but they cut it now down to 11, so it's manageable.
It's manageable, exactly.
If you're Philadelphia.
There's still plenty of time.
Yeah.
And in the chat, Vernetta Carter says, shout out to my nephew, Chief Keith. We love you. So Vernetta Carter, shout out right back at you.
Shouting them out on a CCBC Mixer Sunday. And again, if you're waiting for the CCBC Lions, the wait's a little less now, but they'll be coming up to bring up the anchor. Tail end of the mixer will be CCBC Dundalk basketball. So don't be fooled by these Lions that are on the floor right now. These aren't the CCBC Lions. Yeah. They're coming up, though.
I meant to mention something about that earlier. Like, hey, we got some more Lions in the building, but
Lots of Lions in this den on a Sunday.
Exactly. Hey, real quick, do you have a Twitter?
At Radio G, G-E-E. That would be me.
You heard that, so give him a follow. Give me a follow as well at JimmyFlame77. Also, CCBC Dundalk Lions is also on Twitter at CCBC Dundalk Lion. Check us out on Twitter. We check it on occasion. If we got a conversation going on over there, hey, we might talk about it on the air.
Let's do it. Off timeout, we return to the hardwood with 6:06 remaining in the contest. Catonsville going to inbound. Kurt Smith on the floor, going to trigger in the entry. Lions picking up full court. Smith looking for a teammate, runs to the floor. Off the entry, finds Carlos Green. Green with the walk-up. Finds Pettis in the half court. Irv to the cup. He'll lay it up and in. Sweet finish, Irv Pettis. 6-point Sunday for Irv. The lead 77-64. On the other end, Safai Shepard. He'll lay it up. Won't fall in, but contact or whistle. Going to get a foul. This one will work against Maurice Smith. That's 3 on Maurice. Shepard at the free throw line. He'll be shooting for the Lions. 13-point deficit. Lions looking to take full advantage of every trip to the charity stripe.
Oh.
Man, it went down, just wouldn't stay down for Shepard.
Exactly. And you hate, as a shooter, you hate those. Those around the worlds and back out, the nopes,
Rim out for Shepard. He got one more. A take, a make. 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Safi Shepard. Full court pressure Lions. Maury Smith off the inbound, throws it away. Stolen by the Lions. Jerron Smith, bounce pass, down low Shepard, lays it up and in. Lions are still roaring, ain't out of it yet, down 10, 77-67. Other end, Maury Smith throws it away, ball loose, bodies on the floor, retrieved by Catonsville. Cardinals controlling the half court with 5:25 remaining in the ball game. 10-point lead at 77-67. Maury Smith down the lane, left-hand finish, won't go. Rebound, corralled by the Lions. They could cut it to single digits this trip down the floor. Almost turning it over, but in the half court, Jerron Smith operates. He's on a bounce right hand. Smith goes high block, Shepard. Shepard back to the basket. He'll feed Kadaba. Open for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. All of a sudden, 7-point contest.
And that's exactly what Philadelphia needed right there. Not only did they get it within single digits, but they get a 3-pointer out of it.
7-point deficit. Meanwhile, Maury Smith attacks. We get a whistle. We're going to get a hack. This will work against the Lions. Going to get Jashir Gloucester for the personal. We'll put Maury Smith at the free throw line. Smith will be shooting a pair for the Cardinals. as close as they've been in quite some time. Down 7 are the Lions. But the Cardinals looking to reassume command. Mari Smith toes the stripe. Takes, misses the free throw. That's what the Lions need to continue their surge. A few misses from the charity stripe from the Cardinals. Cardinals looking to see if they can stave off this Lion bounce back. Mari Smith will have one more free throw. Mari Smith takes, did aim. Take, can't make it. Front rims it, no good, missed them both. The lead remains 7. Here come the Lions. Jerron Smith with the walk-up. Operates in the half court. Feeds left of the lane. Gloucester loses the handle. Stolen. Pettis turns it right back over. If you're Catonsville, take your time.
Exactly.
Time is on your side.
Absolutely no reason to rush it there.
Yeah.
He had clear possession of the ball. He's not. He had the full time to get it across half court. There was no reason to force the issue there.
4:32 remaining in the ball game. Lions looking for a bounce back to down 7. They do have the rock. Jerron Smith operates in the half court. He's on the dribble with the right hand. He'll give it up to Kadabo on the wing. Baseline Shepard. Shepard spins, faces, dribbles through traffic. We get a whistle and
travel. Yep.
Travel on Shepard. Tried to force something that wasn't there. When you got 2 people on you, that means a teammate is open somewhere.
Exactly.
And
sometimes you just got to throw it behind your head and hope for the best.
Yeah, they call jump ball. The arrow stays on this end.
What?
So they're fortuitous that it was a jump ball, not a travel.
Okay.
And so they keep possession. Jerron Smith on the bounce left hand. He'll feed the wing, right wing. Kadabo back up top. Smith, shot clock expires.
Oh, he totally lost track. He wasn't even looking at the shot clock.
Yeah, they lost track of that shot clock. It expired on the Lions. They turn it over. It'll be Catonsville possession. If you're Philly, it's all about stops. If you're Catonsville, it's all about execution. 77-70 lead. We approach 4 minutes remaining in the contest. In the half court, on the bounce right hand, that's Keith Bullock. Bullock feeds the wing, open 3. Carlos Green, back rim, no good. Rebound corralled and a whistle and a foul. Going to get Irv Pettis for the personal. That is 4 on Irv Pettis. Comes with 3:55 remaining in the ball game. Again, another trip to the free throw line for the Lions.
They can get this within 5 right here.
And you scoring without the clock moving.
And it's just crazy to think with how this game's gone. It's like, wait a minute, they're on the cusp of bringing it to within 5 points here. Opportunity.
That mission impossible is now mission possible.
Exactly.
I think. Did miss the free throw, though. That doesn't help.
Mission maybe.
There you go. Ryan Holmes missed the first. Holmes got one more toss coming his way. Ryan will take. Ryan will make the second free throw. 26-point Sunday for Ryan Holmes. The lead is 6. Catonsville, 77. Philadelphia 71. Cardinals go to work in the half court. Along the baseline. Baseline jumper, uncontested deuce. 14-footer falls. Caleb Gray knocks down the deuce. Extends the lead to 79-71. On the other end, Jerron Smith. Smith goes high block for Shepard. Shepard pivot, spins. The kick is almost thrown away, is thrown away. Stolen by Keith Bullock. Catonsville going to walk it up. 3:15 remaining. 79-71. That's the Cardinal lead. Going to work a little clock this trip down the floor. Up top, Carlos Green. Around the perimeter for Mari Smith. Smith on the pounce, right hand. He'll switch left, dribbles the paint. Finishes with the right hand. Does Mari Smith. Extends the lead back to double digits at 81-71.
Virtually uncontested there.
10-point Sunday for Smith. On the other end, Holmes. Ryan will feed the baseline. They need this 3. Rattles out. Went down for Kadaba. Did not stay down. It'll be Cardinal possession. 10-point lead with 2.5 remaining in the ball game.
That in and out, the bucket there is almost. It kind of sums up the Philadelphia's game so far.
Keith Bullock fell asleep. Did not beat the 10-second count. Took him 11 seconds. That's one more second than he's allowed. And that's an unforced error by Catonsville. They turned it over.
He's definitely owning it. He's doing patting the chest and all. But if you're Coach White, you're still, you're probably going to chew him out a little bit later, I'd imagine.
Just a tad, yeah. In the half court, Jerron Smith operates. Smith on the wing, right wing. He'll kick it cross court. Kadaba open for the triple. Rattles out, won't go. Rebound, Yates. Outlet, Bullock. Here comes Catonsville. They have the lead. They have the rock. 10-point cushion along the baseline. The pull-up jumper off target. Rebound corralled by Shepard. A reach, a whistle, a foul. Going to get Catonsville Caleb Gray for the personal. Stopping the clock with 2:05 remaining in the ball game.
Looks like Gray's going to have a seat here, and then number 5, Miller's going to come in for him.
On the floor, indeed, is Jaleel Miller. Comes with 2:05 remaining in the contest. Safay Shepard at the free throw line. Need all of these if you're Philly. Shepard takes and makes the first free throw. Shepard has one more. 11 points for Safay Shepard. Cuts the gap to 81-72. Shepard another toss, a take, and a make. Shepard 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 9-point separation, trapping defense, but Catonsville beats the trap with the push in the half court. Keith Bullock. Working clock are the Cardinals. They're up 9. They have the pill. Keith Bullock on the bounce, left hand. Bullock to the rim, lays it up. Rise rim won't go. Rebound Shepard, outlet Smith. Here come the Lions. They need a bucket. Jerron Smith in the half court. Steps through a trap around the perimeter for Ryan Holmes. Holmes behind the back. In the lane. Stripped to the rock. Stolen by Maury Smith. Big turnover that time. Minute and a half remaining in the contest. Catonsville with possession and with the 8-point lead at 81-73. We're going to get a bump and a foul. Going to get Ryan Holmes for the personal. Just the first on Ryan, but teams in the double bonus. So Catonsville going to be shooting with 1:25 remaining in the ball game.
A little surprised that Philadelphia hasn't started the intentional foul game a little bit earlier than that, even though that was clearly unintentional.
At the free throw line. A take, a miss. Too strong. Back rim. Maury Smith will have one more, but not before we get a timeout. Quick 30-second chat.
Perhaps that's part of the discussion right now is, we need to just stop the clock any way we can.
Yeah, Coach Daniels.
It's an 8-point game. Not completely out of reach, but it's getting there. It's getting close.
Yeah, not far from being out of reach. And if you're the Lions, you may start thinking about feeding some of your 3-point shooters.
Absolutely.
Try to close the gap in a hurry. Still got a chance, but Catonsville dominant early, and they've been able, at least so far, to withstand the Philadelphia charge here in the second half. They lead by 8, can extend it as Maury Smith off the timeout. Got one more free throw coming his way.
And the 2022 men's basketball mixer continues at the conclusion of this one. The next game is Bryant Stratton versus College of Southern Maryland, followed by Baltimore City Community College and Lackawanna. And tonight's main event, the CCBC Dundalk Lions take on Atlantis University. But first, we're going to finish this one out. Philadelphia and Catonsville here.
Maury Smith makes a free throw. Maurice got 11 points on this Sunday. Clock reads 1:20 remaining in the contest. Lions work to do. They're down 9. In the half court, Kadaba. He'll feed low block. Shepard. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound corralled by Catonsville, and that might be your ball game as we approach 1 minute remaining in the contest. Keith Bullock in the half court. Bullock on the bounce, right hand, picked up by Jerron Smith. So far, the Lions not fouling. Bullock, dribble penetration, spin move to the cup, won't go, but a whistle. Gonna get a hack, works beneath the hole. Will send Bullock to the free throw line with 50 seconds remaining in the game.
Yeah, a little surprised to see them just let they just let Bullock take all that time off the clock. I'm kind of surprised about that. Yeah, because this is do or die right here. You're already down by 9. You're not consistently making shots. You gotta try and just stop the clock any which way you can, and just hope Catonsville makes mistakes from this point. But I don't know. I just don't see it.
Keith Bullock makes the free throw. Now a 4-possession separation. So going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for the Lions to come back now. Down 10 at 83-73 with 50.2 remaining in the ball game. Keith Bullock got another free throw coming his way. Keith, one dribble, deep knee bend. Keith makes both free throws. Bullock 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The lead 11, 84-73, 45 seconds left. Ryan Holmes in the half court. Holmes has it behind the back, beneath the free throw line, takes the floater, goes down. Ryan Holmes drops the deuce, 28 points for Ryan Holmes, but not going to be enough. Team down by 9. Going to get a timeout. Catonsville.
Yeah, Bullock didn't see anything there, so he decided to take a timeout there.
Yeah, still want to be careful.
Exactly.
36 seconds, it looks good if you're Catonsville. But nothing is short if you get sloppy down the stretch.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to give up the freebie down there just absolutely like underneath the net. I mean, that's just sloppy. And then regardless of how the game finishes, like you just don't want to have that following you to the locker room.
Absolutely.
At the conclusion of the game. Like those kinds of mistakes, avoidable. Don't take them home with you.
Indeed. It's a Philly team that's fought back. They say they got a little fight in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
They fought back to get into the flow, but may come up a tad short as time definitely not on their side. Inside of a minute remaining in this one, and it's Catonsville. Up 84-75. Catonsville. Big lead earlier in the ball game. Philly making a bit of a game of it. But it does appear the Catonsville Cardinals will avoid losing in this gym. They want to lose to anybody in this gym.
Exactly. And also just what a complete game they put together. They had that one little there was a couple-minute lull where their offense went a little bit cold. But other than that, I mean, they've put together a very complete game, and I'm just absolutely impressed by what I'm seeing out of Catonsville today. Indeed,
Catonsville, complete team today. Now trying to finish and seal the deal with 36.1 seconds remaining in the second half as Catonsville sits on top 84-75. Catonsville with possession of the basketball. Keith Bullock will be triggering in the entry. Bullock will run the baseline off the entry. Maury Smith. Smith operates in the half court. Dribbling through traffic. A whistle, a foul. Going to get Shepard, I believe.
That hurt my hip just seeing that.
Yeah.
He landed flat on his hip. When you're that age, I suppose you can do that. You just bounce right back up. But that didn't look like it felt good at all.
An aggressive bump by Keith Shepard. Commits the personal with 31 seconds remaining in the game. It looks likely Catonsville's going to be able to stick this one in their back pocket. Get back over there on the west side with a win.
Mm-hmm.
As they're up 84-75. Maury Smith will toe the stripe. Getting a little moisture issue.
So I just wanted to point out Rich Barnett's standing here right next to us. You see what they just did down there? Mm-hmm. If you put a little shake into it, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself a little dance squad,
Again, tell Rich we'll pay money for it.
Exactly. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Maury Smith takes and makes the free throw.
What I would like to know in the chat, we still got a few minutes going on here. Who votes that Rich Barnett puts together a dance squad, for the towels? Yes or no in the chat?
I think that bring a few extra bodies into the gym, too.
Yeah, well, that would be part of the intention, I guess.
Exactly. Maury Smith, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The lead is 11, 86-75. Catonsville over Philadelphia. In the half court, Lions have the rock. Shepard controls top of the key. Shepard, 15-footer. Free throw line extended, won't go. Rebound lost out of bounds. Going to be Catonsville possession. No shot clock, just 13 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Did you notice the slight push off by Shepard?
I did.
That was really good.
Ever so subtle.
Yeah, it was subtle enough. Like, you're going to get away with that one every single time. I'd be showing the videotape of that to the rest of the team, but like, this is how you push off.
There you go. In the half court, looks like Catonsville could dribble this one out. Philly not going to foul. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I hear the buzzer. That's the ball game. This one is in the bank. Catonsville going to get out of the gym with the win. 86-75 is the final count. And as we mentioned, Jimmy, they had contributions all across the board. In double figures for Catonsville, Caleb Gray, Jalen Yates, Mari Smith, Keith Bullock. I mean, this was a team effort that got Catonsville this 11-point win.
Absolutely. I'm looking at your pad over there. I'm like, okay.
Running out of space.
You're running out of space. It seemed like everyone who touched the ball today got something out of it. And Catonsville, complete effort win. Absolutely impressive. It was like night and day. Like last night, the team that showed up here last night, it wasn't a bad team, but it wasn't this team.
Right.
So, whatever happened overnight, whatever speech they got or whatever fundamentals they decided to work on earlier today or into the night or whenever, they do that stuff, it proved to be effective today. And in Philadelphia, I'm actually surprised that Philadelphia came out with the way that they played, especially in the first half, the hesitancy in the shots because, I mean, they're a well-coached team. So, I was a bit shocked that it wasn't a little bit closer than it was. And again, reminding everyone, it was a 20-point game, a 20-point deficit for the majority of the game. And that, for them to make it that close at the end, you know what I mean? Even though it wasn't, it's sort of a testament as to how the whole day went. So that's game 2 in the books. Game 3 is coming up. Bryant and Stratton and College of Southern Maryland are moving in as Philadelphia and Catonsville moves out. That's how we roll in these mixers. Teams come in, teams come out. And we're going to bring that to you in about 13 minutes and 25 seconds, what the timer says. And we'll be back in roughly 10 minutes to get that going. So real quick before everybody shuts down their YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe and notify buttons here at YouTube. That way you can easily rejoin us for game number 3 on day number 3. Once we go live, you'll be sent a notification to your phone that it is live, and it's just easy as pushing a button to join in on that one. So Bryant and Stratton versus College of Southern Maryland coming up next. And again, in this one, Catonsville with the victory today over Philadelphia.
86-75, the final count. But we're just 40% through this day. We still
Right.
got 60% left. 3 games coming your way. Keep it right here. CCBC Dundalk Mixer Sunday in full effect.